to another episode of Catching Up with Christi. Today I have a friend with me all the way from New York. He's far away from home, but I appreciate you coming on.
Of course, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you. My first in-person guest, so I'm super excited. So we're going to dive right into it. First off, what's quarantine been like, in New York?
Yeah, at first it was crazy, but, you guys probably dealt with the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone's locked in, everything's shut down. It's just weird to see, normally the streets in New York City are just packed.
Yeah, so many people, right?
And it's just dead. The first time I saw Times Square empty was just, a really eerie
It's going to be
feeling.
eerie. That's what...
So eerie.
Yeah.
So it's just weird, and then... I don't know. Things are starting to pick up a little bit, though. You're seeing people, drinking on the streets a little bit. The park's starting to get more lively, so
right.
It's getting better, but, yeah, it was scary. It really was.
It's weird. That's what I always say, even with LA and the traffic, you're like, wait, the 405 only has, 10 cars on it?
It should be jammed. I want it to be jammed again.
Yeah. I want to sit in traffic again.
Right.
No, that's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of New York and LA, you did the move. We both came from the East Coast, ended up on the West Coast. You're back on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Tell the people a little bit of what it's like and the differences, at least ones that you've noticed, East Coast versus West Coast, the lifestyle, the food, the everything.
Lifestyle, food, everything. Okay, well, I guess, first off, the people, I guess, is the biggest difference.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, so... As much as I made some great friends out in LA, you, Cal, everyone, but the general people in LA just really weren't exactly my, vibe, I guess you could say. Everyone's kind of, a little bit, this is a generalization, it's not really fair, but a little bit obsessed with themselves in a way.
Okay.
Just a little bit, and that's okay. Everyone
Yeah.
should be confident in themselves and all that, but... I feel like in New York, it's less of I don't really care what you think about me. It's just kind of this is what it is.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like that general type of person.
Yeah.
So I kind of, you're from the East Coast, you kind of get that.
1000%.
So I guess the people is one of the main things I really like more about New York, and it's a big difference. Food, come on, it's not even a question.
It is though. Okay,
maybe Mexican food.
Okay, fine. And my other thing is I feel like it's pretty much impossible to not eat healthy when you're in LA. It's harder to find an unhealthy spot to eat than it is a healthy spot to eat.
That's definitely true.
In LA, so did it when you were at least here, notice from New York to here, did you feel like you were eating healthier or I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I cook a lot of my meals, so eating out is... I'm not the best person to ask about eating out,
It's fair.
Yes, people... I don't know. It's...
if I was in New York, I feel like I want to try this and I want to try that. And you know what I mean?
That's very true.
I want the pizza and I want the bagels and everything.
Yes, and everything surrounds drinking and eating carbs.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
You're right. It's definitely... it's a good thing you have to walk everywhere because everyone would get super fat.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair too. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
Public transportation. I think I've taken public transportation one time since I've lived in LA for 3 years.
Yeah,
I used to live on the subway in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So do you like the public transportation aspect? I personally think the subway is the best form of transportation in a city, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a car, right?
No.
Yeah.
No one has a car.
So, do you think it's better to have a public transportation type system, or?
Yes. LA should have public transport. Every city should,
It
absolutely.
does. LA does. It's just not
It's so inconvenient. Like you said,
not,
you've lived here for years. You've used it. Yeah. So,
one time.
No, the train sucks. It's not fun taking the train. It's gross. It's nasty.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of bad things about it. But it is convenient.
I think it's so convenient.
It's super convenient, and not having a car is so nice. So you don't ever have to think about parking. You never have to think about gas and
traffic.
Traffic, trusting your car. That's the biggest thing. Is you know how long it's going to take to get to a certain place.
Yeah.
It's not it might take me 40 minutes to go 2 miles.
Literally in Philly, if we wanted to go to the sports complex, we were going to a game or something, we'd hop on the subway, go right there.
Right.
I know I'm not stopping at any point in time other than to make a few stops.
Exactly.
So
But
I feel like it's convenient in that sense.
It is convenient, and it's it is a good transport system. It definitely is. But I do on a commute, it's nice to be able to have the security of your own car and
Yeah.
just like, set the temperature what you want. You're by yourself. Put
See,
the music
I
the way
like
you
driving. Like, I am
It's
a driver.
nice.
When we go places, I always want to drive.
For sure. It's more comfortable.
But you're also sitting in traffic for half a year commute.
Yeah.
So is it really that much nicer? I don't know.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, you're
pros
right.
and cons. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I love the East Coast. I feel like I'm an East Coast person, 1,000%. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Besides the fact that I live on the West Coast,
Yeah.
but you know what
What's
I
the
mean.
intro to this show again?
Me in LA. Woo! No, but I'm someone that's still like, I feel like the people wise and all that kind of stuff, I still mesh better on the East Coast, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's
Living in
great.
LA,
Yeah.
I'm at the beach
No,
all
it's
the
so
time.
nice.
It's a more laid back vibe,
It
but
is.
because we're from the East Coast, I feel like we bring our East Coast vibe here, which is not a coincidence that all of our friends in LA are all from the East Coast.
Exactly. Surround yourself with who you want to surround.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a big part of LA too, is you kind of get what you put into it. Like, you could not find people here that you mesh with or whatever. You could end up not doing anything while you're here except for going to the beach and not caring about anything.
Right.
But yeah, it's the same kind of thing. All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so New York.
Mm-hmm.
New York Giants fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about sports.
Okay.
They're not really existent right now.
Yeah.
We have, baseball's on the surface, basketball's on the surface. Let's start off. Do you think we're going to have either of those seasons, actually?
I think they're going to start. I think they're going to start and then get reshut.
And then they're going to realize...
That's what I think is going to happen.
I think it's going to be too hard to maintain. Like, once it gets in the bubble. I know they have their bubbles, and, I think the Disney World idea is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's going to be a fun time. Even if eventually, I don't know, they let their family, maybe if you make it all the way to the finals or whatever, they'll let you have your family come or whatever. But, what happens when one or two people get
That's
it?
it, yeah.
I
It's
feel like
over.
basketball is the easiest way to spread it out of all the sports.
Yeah. Football, too, I think.
Football is talking like it's not even thinking it's not going to have a season.
Well, they're so confident in themselves.
They're
That's
so
so NFL of
confident.
them, is that they're just like, of course it's football.
I mean, selfishly, I want football. of
so
course.
bad. I don't know what I would do if we didn't have football.
Are you excited for the Giants this season, though?
I am
The
excited. for
NFC
Giants
East
this season.
actually might be semi-exciting for us this year.
Absolutely. No, every team could be competitive. Yeah. I don't know. I get weird talking about football just because, I get so amped for every season, and now I'm feeling like it might not be happening. So I don't want to, I kind of want to, in my mindset, just think, it probably won't happen.
I'll see Daniel Jones when I see Daniel Jones. And
Shit, he got robbed. He got robbed for Rookie of the Year last year, just so you know.
spoken like a true New York
He
Giants
did.
fan.
He did. Well, they gave it to...
Daniel Jones is supposed to get Rookie of the Year.
Who would they give it to? They gave it to
Okay.
Kyler Murray. And if you look at this two of the stats together...
All right, but then can I
Daniel
bring Miles Sanders into the discussion?
Miles Sanders... What? Miles Sanders?
Oh,
He may have been
God.
the fifth best running back. Get out of
Okay,
here.
but rookie running back?
Josh Jacobs was much better than Miles Sanders. Take that.
And where were the Raiders in any of this? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. But
Kyler, the Cardinals won
I know.
3 games.
I don't think Kyler should have got it. I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
So...
I don't know. I'm excited. I want to talk like it's happening because I
know.
want it to happen.
I know.
I'm so excited for football.
Can you imagine a whole fall with no football on Sundays? I can't,
I can't even imagine a summer without, we were just saying, we were in San Diego, we wanted to go to a baseball game.
Yeah.
That's
This
a
is,
normal part of our lives.
We're in San
let's
Diego
go
in
to
the
a
summer,
sport.
and
There's
going
no
to a baseball
Padres.
game is
Yeah,
out of the
there's
question.
no Padres.
It's come on.
It's just a weird thing. I mean,
I
the
know.
whole thing is weird, obviously. It's been an adjustment for everyone. I think it's something we're probably going to be locked into for more months than we think.
Yeah.
I don't think 2020 looks too promising
No.
for a coronavirus.
Not at all. Not at all.
But hey, I feel like afterwards, hopefully everyone comes out with more of an open mind and doesn't take everything for granted,
I
so
think
to
so
speak,
too.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. I was kind of thinking that when we all come out of this thing, will there be a new level of human camaraderie?
Yeah, I agree.
Because we all got through this
I know.
together.
Yeah, we have a more
we have
togetherness
yeah.
type of feel. We all lived through this. We're gonna our kids are gonna read about this in the history books one day.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing these memes, which I think are hilarious. And it's when you ask your mom or someone have a sleepover, and you're like, It's going to be like a year probably.
Yeah.
I went a year without doing anything so you can not sleep over Becky's for tonight. Okay?
I haven't even seen those.
Like,
That's funny.
It's going to be so funny. I feel like we're going to be able to, like, never, our kids are never going to get the end of, it's like the parents, I had to walk to school.
Uphill both ways, yeah.
My dad tells me that story every time. I had to walk to school in the snow 50. I'm like, okay, Dad, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, we lived through 2020,
exactly.
so, yeah.
We made it through 2020 on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. We still have 6 more months to go. We're getting there.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, my favorite part of the show, trivia.
All right,
Are you ready?
I am ready.
It's trivia time. I'm going to ask Sam 5 trivia questions. They're kind of miscellaneous. I don't know. I mean, you should know them all. I'll say that. Okay.
Should know them all. Can't preface with that.
You don't really have a time limit, but try not to take too long.
Okay.
All right, first. What NFL player returned a fumble 66 yards to the wrong end zone? I'll give you multiple choice.
Yeah. It's Leon Lett.
No, but he is one of these multiple choice answers, but it's not him.
Okay. Sorry. Do the multiple choice.
Deion Sanders, Deltha O'Neal, Leon Lett, or Jim Marshall.
Jim Marshall.
Yes. The fact that you even said Leon Lett, I didn't give you that.
Because
It's kind of impressive.
no, it's okay. We'll see where he's the answer to.
Okay. All right. Where was American cheese invented? A, America, B, France, C, Switzerland, or D, Germany? Weird.
America?
No. Weird, right?
Damn.
Darn. It's Switzerland.
Of course.
I know.
You would think Swiss cheese.
Right. Sure. American cheese. Same thing. Okay. In what year was the hit movie The Shawshank Redemption released?
1992.
Close. You're within 2 years. And I won't tell you if that's up or down.
94.
Good job.
Okay.
Great movie.
Great movie. One of my
the
favorites.
best. One of the best.
Absolutely. In all time.
All right. Which NFL team only has their logo on one side of their helmet?
The Steelers.
Good job. I figured you would know that without even multiple choice. It's actually bizarre. I went through all 32 teams.
Only one.
The Browns have nothing, but literally only one side.
Yeah.
But I don't understand that. Like, every helmet is perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah. Did you look into why that's
No,
the case?
that's a good idea.
I'm curious.
I am curious.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's just how it was designed back in the day, and they just never really, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's add it to the other side.
Maybe. I bet you it's like a Rooney thing. Like, no, that's what we do. That we stick to just one side. I don't know.
It seems a little far-fetched.
Oh, I mean, it's obviously
all right.
reason.
Last thing. Finish the lyric. You don't get multiple choice. Okay. Lupe Fiasco's song Superstar. Okay. And when I got to the front, they told me all the tickets were gone.
They told me, so just take me home where the roses are.
No, you mixed 2 lines there.
So just take me home.
Put them together. You're there. You have 3 words left.
Where the nims are yellow. No, that's the next line.
You're mixing the next 3 lines.
So it's not. So just take me home.
It is.
So just take me home.
Yes.
How long do I have to go for here?
No, you just finished the line. You're accidentally taking the next one and ending.
So just take me home.
Put it together. And when I got to the front, they told me.
So I got to the front. They told me all the tickets are gone. So just take me home. Where the
where the mood is
moon
mellow.
is mellow.
Moon
Where the
is mellow. And then it's where the roses are red.
And the nims are yellow.
It's M&Ms are yellow.
No, it's in the nims are yellow.
It's M&Ms.
No, it's not.
It's M&Ms are yellow.
The nims are a yellow flower. It's definitely nim. And the nims are yellow.
It's
and
M&Ms.
the light bulbs are.
It's M&Ms. Stand by. We're looking it up.
M&Ms are yellow. Some.
Okay.
And the nims are yellow.
Okay.
And the light bulbs are round.
Don't flicker, everybody. Okay, look. And so I got to the front. They told me all the tickets were gone. So just take me home where the mood is mellow. All the roses are thrown. M&Ms are yellow. Okay, I had this talk with my brother week 2 when I did this episode. How we always are so confident we're singing songs.
I've been rapping this song since I was a little kid.
It's always the wrong lyrics. I'm here to tell you that you were always singing the wrong lyrics. I would just like to say that.
I'm shocked.
All right.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, Sam, thanks for coming.
Of course, thank you for having me.
We learned a little bit about New York, East Coast, West Coast. There's some pros and cons to both. We can't say one's better than the other. We feel good about both. We've lived on... You wouldn't be mad if you still lived in LA.
No.
But you just enjoy New York more.
Yes, I like New York.
I've never lived in New York. I've only lived in Pennsylvania, so I can't really give... I mean, Pennsylvania's East Coast, but obviously it's not the same as like in New York.
Right.
I think I would do good in New York.
You would like New York a lot. Yeah.
Maybe my next one will be in New York, guys. Who knows? We'll see.
I hope so. Yeah, that'd be great.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. This
Thanks
has been
for coming.
fun. Keep killing the show. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm sure we'll have you back.
Maybe
we'll do once things are open back up. We'll do like a demonstration, or we'll go. You'll take me around New York.
That's a good idea. We'd have to get you out to New York first.
We're going. Well, when everything's back to open and coronavirus isn't here, I'm coming to New York.
We'll do a whole tour.
We'll do a whole tour. Stay tuned, guys.
Cool.
You're gonna want to see it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for my next episode. Right, Sam?
Stay tuned.